Now get underway with a welterweight clash between Dale Hawke, the former Queensland junior welterweight champion, and Gary Comer. Comer, undefeated in 3 fights, is an up-and-coming prospect, but Dale Hawke has a big edge in experience, and that should be an exciting way to get proceedings started. We then move through to a super middleweight clash between Ercumit Aslan and Craig Eden. Aslan made his professional debut 2 weeks ago, initially from Turkey, now based in Australia. He was most impressive with a first-round knockout win in his debut, but Craig Eden, a former Australian amateur champion, has lost only once in 3 fights, and that was to Ben Crampton, who himself is undefeated. So on paper, that looms as one of the fights of the evening. We're also looking forward to a cruiserweight clash between Justin Clements and Daniel Rousel. Rousel, ranked number 11 by the WBA, has a big edge here in over Justin Clements, but Clements has been in against some tough opponents, and that one looms as a good cruiserweight clash. The first of our title fights is for the IBF Pan Pacific flyweight title, and Ran Thongprakon from Bangkok travels here to tackle the undefeated Vic Darchinyan. He's 14-0 with 11 knockouts. Darchinyan has beaten the Fijian champion previously. He's beaten the Indonesian champion. Now he faces Thongprakon, the Thailand champion, and another victory here will see Darchinyan inserted into the world top 10. And that will bring us through to our feature event for the Australian light heavyweight title. Peter Manesis, what a comeback story this is from all sorts of problems, and here he is on the verge of winning an Australian title. But Jason De Lisle, the current champion, well, he was impressive in winning this battle for the title against Peter Kariuki back in August. And as I welcome my co-commentator Troy Waters to the program, it looks like a great fight.
Oh, look, it will be a fantastic fight. I mean, this kid, Jason De Lisle, he's had some hard fights this year. Peter Manesis on the way up. I mean, he's had 4 fights this year, 4 great victories, and look, he's looking the goods. I think it's going to be a very, very tough, hard fight. 6 fights on his log. Do you think that's enough experience to be tackling the Australian champion? Well, I do. I mean, look, he's had a lot of amateur fights. He's had a great deal of amateur experience against international opponents. So, look, I think he's ready. I think it's going to be a tough fight, but I think he may just get there.
And Vic Darchinyan, well, he could scarcely have been more impressive since basing himself here in Australia after the Sydney Olympics, undefeated so far, but his opponent comes highly credentialed.
Well, he does, but look, I think to beat Vic Darchinyan, he's going to have to be something very, very special. I mean, Vic Darchinyan, not too far off a world title shot for my money, and, you know, Jeff's got him fighting at 100%, so I don't think it's going to be too long before Vic Darchinyan hits those world ratings and gets himself a shot at the title.
And, of course, one man already in the world ratings, Daniel Rousel, is always all action, always entertaining, and Justin Clements, well, he just might provide us with a bit of a shock.
Oh, look, most definitely. Justin, you know, a couple of years ago went the distance and had a draw against Billy Lewis, the rated number 2 light heavyweight in the world. So if Justin can reproduce that sort of form, I'm sure that Daniel's going to be in all sorts of, you know, in for a tough night anyway.
All right, Troy, looking forward to your comments. It should be a good one. The man who's put all this together, Jeff Fennick, has done a great job for us here at Fox Sports. He's standing by with Andy Raymond.
It's always a busy night for the 3-time world champion Jeff Fennick at one of his own promotions. Let's go straight to the main event. While Mundine and Green are the super middleweights in that division everyone's talking about, Manesis and De Lisle are probably 2 of the most active guys.
Yeah, they're in the light heavyweight division, but De Lisle has beaten Danny Green as an amateur, so we might step up just to prove that we're better. But apart from that, the rest of things are going great. Peter Manesis is one of those guys who has fought everybody you can fight. Every time he's fought, you go through his record, he's fought 6 rated fighters, Murdoch, he's fought, Smallman, he's beaten them all, so I think he's going to win again tonight.
We look at Vic Darchinyan's career. You've nursed him along nicely. Tonight is a massive test for the young Armenian.
Yeah, well, he's fighting the best in Thailand. He's fighting the champion. But I don't know, I just got so much confidence in the guy. He's got so much strength. For a kid of 51 kilo, he bench presses over 90 kilos. He's just amazing strength. He's got this amazing will in it. It reminds me of this little cocky guy that you might have been talking to 20 years ago. He's very, very confident, so I'm very happy with what he's done.
A fabulous undercard too tonight. Daniel Rousel back in the Fennick camp.
Well, he's done in the camp, but listen, like I said, anybody that wants to fight on my shows are more than welcome. The door's never been closed, nobody, and never will be. And thanks to Fox, these guys are all going to get another opportunity.
That's what makes it so great. Enjoy your night. We certainly will.
Thank you very much.
Not far away from the action, and first up, a welterweight clash between Dale Hawke and Gary Comer. Dale Hawke, former Queensland junior welterweight champion, has taken this fight on short notice, and he's going to be giving away 3 kilos to Gary Coma as well. Coma coming in as a junior middleweight at 150 pounds and Dale Hawke 143, giving away